In the heart of a vast and shimmering ocean, a little fish named Shiny lived happily with her mother. Shiny was a beautiful, glimmering fish whose scales sparkled like stars in the water. She was cheerful and playful, spending every day with her friends, crab and turtle, swimming among the colorful corals. Shiny loved to hide among the shells or glide through the green seaweed. But more than anything, she was curious about what lay beyond the large coral hill near their home. Her mother always warned her about it, saying,
"My dear Shiny, it's dangerous behind that hill. You must never go there."
Every time her mother said this, Shiny sighed and thought to herself,
"Why would it be dangerous? What could possibly be there?"
One day, as Shiny and her friends were playing, Turtle said,
"I've heard that behind the coral hill, there are strange and beautiful plants, creatures and plants we've never seen before."
Shiny let out a deep sigh and said,
"I wish I could see it, even just for a moment, but my mom won't let me go there."
The next morning, when Shiny's mother left to gather food from another part of the ocean, Shiny saw her chance. She quietly swam through the corals and made her way toward the coral hill. Her heart was racing, but she was filled with excitement. As she swam up the hill and reached the other side, her eyes widened in amazement.
"Wow, this place is so beautiful!"
Beyond the hill lay a completely different world. Corals in dazzling colors, golden and silver shells shimmering under the sunlight, and tiny, bright fish darting playfully among the sea plants. Shiny happily swam through the beauty, forgetting why her mother had forbidden her from coming there. She glided through the seaweed, pausing now and then to admire the colorful shells scattered across the ocean floor. But suddenly, a large shadow cast over the corals. Shiny looked up and, to her horror, saw a big and dangerous shark slowly approaching her. Her heart pounded with fear. Shiny swam as fast as she could, darting through the shells and weaving between the seaweed, trying desperately to escape. But the shark was faster, and with every second, it drew closer. Exhausted and frightened, Shiny reached the coral hill, but there was nowhere left to run. The shark was right behind her, eyes sharp and hungry, staring directly at her. At that very moment, Shiny's mother, realizing her daughter was missing, began searching frantically. She suspected Shiny might have gone to the forbidden place. When she arrived at the coral hill, she saw the shark closing in on Shiny.
"Shiny, come here quickly,"
her mother called out loudly. Shiny dashed toward her mother. Without hesitation, her mother led her swiftly through the narrow coral paths. They swam with all their strength, weaving between the sharp corals. The shark, unable to fit through the tight coral passages, gave up and swam away. When they finally returned home, Shiny's eyes welled up with tears.
"Mom, I'm sorry for not listening to you. I didn't know it was so dangerous there."
Her mother smiled gently and said,
"My dear, I should have told you why I warned you. If you had known about the sharks, you might not have been so curious."
Shiny lowered her head and said,
"I promise I'll listen to you from now on."
Her mother hugged her warmly and said,
"I know you're a curious little fish, but remember, when we tell you something, it's because we want to keep you safe. We love you."
From that day on, Shiny understood that when grown-ups give advice, it's always for a reason. She learned that listening to her mother could keep her safe from many dangers. Now, Shiny plays happily with her mother and friends every day, enjoying safe and fun adventures under the sea.
For new stories and music, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to tell your friends and like the video, and if you want to talk to me, leave me a comment. Musical time!
In the ocean vast and blue lived a fish with scales so true. Shiny sparkled bright and fine, playing with her friends in line. Hide and seek in shells so deep through green seaweed she would leap, but a coral hill so tall called her name and tempted all. Shiny dear, her mom would say, stay away, don't go that way. Behind that hill it's not so bright, danger lurks beyond your sight. Shiny sighed and swam around, curiosity was unbound. What could be so bad, she'd dream, beyond that hill what could it mean? One fine morning mom had gone, Shiny thought it's time I'm on. Past the coral swift she sped, to see the world that lay ahead. Over the hill her eyes grew wide, oh the beauty on this side. Golden shells and fish so small, dancing round the coral wall. But then a shadow loomed so near, a hungry shark her greatest fear. Shiny swam with all her might, dodging left and darting right. Her heart was pounding, no escape, the shark was close, it sealed her fate. But then she heard her mother's cry, Shiny dear, I'm coming, fly. Through the coral sharp and tight, Mom and Shiny fled with fright. The shark gave up, it couldn't go through the maze where corals grow. Back at home with teary eyes, Shiny said, I realize I should have listened from the start. Your words were there to guard my heart. Mom just smiled and hugged her tight. My dear, I only want what's right. When we warn, it's out of care, to keep you safe from any scare. Now Shiny swims where it's safe to play, with her friends enjoying each day. She learned a lesson loud and clear, listening to love keeps dangers near. So little ones,